Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol BNSO. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this may look like several days worth of time right here, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Don't mean to state the obvious, but I will anyways. Just an absolutely crazy move, and it didn't happen until later on in the afternoon when I'm guessing some sort of news came out because the price just absolutely exploded. Then did pull back here a little bit, but even where it closed relative to where it was yesterday, still a good overall solid move. So let's map out some levels of support and resistance to kind of have an idea of some key levels going into tomorrow. First level of support, right there at $2, and we'll call it 15 cents. And I'm not going to call it the must-hold level, but if the price drops below there, at that point there's still a little bit of wiggle room, but it's not going to take much more after that point for the price to drift downwards, and then all of a sudden it's right back to where it started, being in this range right here. And I'm assuming I'm stating the obvious when I say the last thing you want to see a truly strong move do is go back to where it started, because that's pretty much a self-contradiction, right? A truly strong move isn't going to go back to where it started. It's going to continue to progress forward, right? And that's what 220, 215 is essentially representing, because if the price does come down here again, like it essentially already did right there, but let's just say it comes down here a few more times and bounces around this area before heading back up, at that point in time, you'd have, let me get a new color, you'd have this set of lows right here, and then you'd have this previous base down there, and if you picture each one of those as stair steps, well, hey, the stair steps are still going in the upwards direction. So, like I said, 215 is not kind of a line in the sand in terms of it has to hold above there, but if the price can hold above it, then that's, like I said, where it's getting kind of on that thin ice of, the price could, just easily drift right back to that range, where it already was, and again, that's just not a sign of true strength. Now, in the event the price does start to bounce back upwards, let's talk about a couple areas of resistance. First area of resistance on any sort of bounce, that previous area of support, I guess that's where it hit right there. So it's about $2.72. Yeah, I was talking to myself a little bit there for a second. So 272 is that initial area of resistance, and then after that, next key one up there at $3.15. And then after 315, that's where you can start to talk about more so, this area of the chart. But one step at a time. You don't want to get too far ahead of yourself. All in all, though, very interesting day. So it'll be interesting to see how this one closes out the week tomorrow. One of the most popular questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together this free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then by all means click right there to get access to the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and like I say, it is free. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.